Please be seated. I'm going to call our senior speakers to come up over here and get ready to come up into the pulpit. Just a few words. We are an amazing parish, and we have intergenerational activities for everybody. And as you heard in the passage from Genesis, God created all of this and made it good. One of the things that we are blessed with every year is an opportunity to hear from our seniors about their experiences growing up in the faith, coming here at Christ Church, and they're here to share it with you. Because with every single voice, we learn something more about God. And their voices will be heard today. Beginning with Grace Irving, who's going to share a little bit about her time here at Christ Church.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Grace Irving, and I've been a part of EYC for the last 4 years. To me, EYC has been an unparalleled space where I can come on a Monday night and be truly myself, putting my focus into the person who really knows me better than anyone, God. In high school, it is also so unique to find a group of friends, all very different people from different schools, and trusted adults that really know you as well. We have seen one another running off of no sleep on a travel day to Taizé, taking periods of deep silence and prayer, and also simply have listened to each other's rantings about hard tests and fun life updates at dinner. This community means the world to me. Christ Church has changed my life. Seeing my friends so impacted by faith, whether in our weekly dinners or trips to Taizé, I was inspired to research this phenomenon and look at the impact of faith psychologically in helping well-being and connecting people. In presenting my work, I found that oddly, science and faith do have a place together. This is now something I plan to pursue in college and beyond. EYC has also taught me so much. I've learned that forming community comes from the give and take, from small acts of service and lifting each other up, from listening and sharing, and from being open and also keeping from judgment. I further learned that you can find God in anyone, and these are lessons I will take with me for the rest of my life. I was asked to share my plans for the future. I will be going to Dartmouth College for the next 4 years and continuing my research, but as to what exactly I will pursue there, truthfully, I don't really know. I could talk about the potential paths I gave in my college applications, but more relevant to this community, I know that in the future, I will seek silent time, community, and prayer in making important life decisions and choices. I know that God is with me wherever I go, and that I have a home here and a group of kids and adults who truly know me, just to stop in and say hi or to spill my heart in prayers to. To close, to all those not graduating this year, this community is here to support you and to help you grow with God. And you are here adding something meaningful, no matter who you are or how many dinners you show up to in the craziness of high school. I know for a fact that EYC offers something truly special, and I thank God every day that I've had a chance to be a part of that.
Hello, I am Nicholas Meyercord. I am a graduating senior. I'll be going to Santa Clara College in California next year. When I first came to Christ Church with my family, one of the first church services we went to was in the fall, and it was the pets church service. You could bring your pet to be blessed by the priests. And I was very little, and I remember thinking how wonderful that was, that I could go to church with my dog, and I could have that kind of special church service. And unfortunately, not every service is like that. But it was, for me at least, it was an incredible testament to how strong of a community this church is, and how I don't think I've ever seen a place where so many people could gather with their pets and still have a functioning day at church. And EYC, as Grace mentioned, is another community that is just like that for me, where every week I can go and I can meet with people who are of the same faith and are of my age and are talking and sharing their life stories and what they're going through and tests and all the same things I'm dealing with, and kind of have that community in that space. It's meant so much to me to have that, and to also be able to give back to it, and to kind of talk to the younger kids about what I was going through when I was their age, and to share the lessons I've learned, especially at Taizé, the yearly pilgrimage we go on, to show the newer students where the best place to go into the lunch line is, or when the best time to go to work is, and all those fun little things. So faith to me has always been about people, and it's always been about community and finding the right people and the right community. So when I go forward with my faith, I want to be able to continue to do that and to not only find people who are willing to welcome me in and have my dog at church, but also people that I can give back to and people that I can build a strong community with. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I unfortunately was not in the UIC, but I'll talk a little bit about my faith. So if you don't know me, I'm Walker Moore. I'm a Bronxville senior. I've been going to Bronxville High School for 13 years, and I'm very proud to call myself a member of this church. I was born and raised Episcopalian, taught to say my prayers every night by my parents and grandparents, but I would only go to church on major holidays. And the metaphor I like to compare what I thought of church was what I think of the game of golf today. You always have to wear fancy clothes and follow the rules. And so it was scary for me. And for the longest time, I accepted my faith, and I always thought, church is a great thing, but I never really took the deepest dive into it. I know some of you might roll your eyes, but it actually started with the app TikTok. If you don't know TikTok, it's basically a fun video sharing app that's very popular with my generation. I probably shouldn't be on it, but for my junior summer, I was on it a lot because a lot of downtime. But I started getting videos of talking about Jesus, and at first, to me, it wasn't really much. I honestly scrolled past them, but I started getting so many of them that I had to dive in. And I was actually with my grandparents in Bethany Beach, Delaware, and they offered for me to come to church with them that morning. And I said yes, because I figured, it might be God reaching out to me and finally knocking on my door. And so I went. And it was a beautiful service. Not that anything was wrong with the Christ Church services I was going to before, but I actually decided to pay attention and really take a deep dive. And I'm forever grateful for that. I think what makes this church special is the people, right? The fact that so many different people can gather into one space and worship the same God. And I think it really sums up what we said right above us. It says, Christ's love has gathered us into one. And it's important to recognize that, all our perceived blemishes, fears, imperfections are not a mistake, but rather a calculated and purposeful brushstroke in God's masterpiece that is us. So as you leave here today and think about your own faith and think about my speech, don't let the evil of the world obscure the goodness of God. Every chance you get to make someone smile or make them feel welcome, do it. You never know. The person you decide to shake hands with at the end of service today, just as I was greeted those 2 summers ago, might be changed in your kindness and decide to allow God to change their life as well. Thank you, and I'm forever grateful for all the relationships I've made here, and I look forward to continuing them the next 4 years. Yeah.
Thank you, seniors. And then at the announcements, we'll have a special recognition of our seniors as they go forth into new waters, and they will make a difference in the world.